Being a sportsman, it's not the easiest of the task. Today, we are sitting with the two national level champions in front of me. And these boys remind me of my early days of how I started off and how did it all go. The pure passion, the pure magic for the sports. So, Geetham and Shoya, you both just completed a national level championship. What was the moment during the tournament that you remember the most? Shoria, you first.
Um, the dedication and the support of my parents and the vision of success.
Mm-hmm.
That I feel proud to go to that tournament. It's an
Mhm.
honor to go to that tournament,
Mm,
and I've enjoyed chess a lot.
you did?
Yeah.
That's interesting. That's interesting. What about you, Geetham?
When I was playing the games,
Mhm.
it was really fun because I like winning. And yeah, I won the tournament. I got
Mhm.
second,
Mm-hmm.
and I made my family proud. And yeah, I really like it.
So was that the proud moment? Because both of you said, there was a proud moment for your families. Is that the most important thing you'll remember coming out of the tournament, or is there anything else that you'll remember about the tournament itself?
Making friends and socializing.
Wow. That you enjoyed the most?
Yeah.
Did you make any good friends out of the tournament?
Yes.
What about you, Shoria?
Taking those losses and just learning from them instead of
Mhm.
just making a fuss about them, just learning as lessons, and yeah.
But if you look at the games you guys play, right? The game is chess. Chess means thinking way ahead of everyone else can do in that room right now. Same as us as two, right? What does it feel like when a move you planned that actually works? You go, Keith.
It feels really good because your plan works and then you think you're winning.
Mm-hmm.
But if it backfires,
Mhm.
you're in trouble.
Have any time happened, so that you have got backfired?
Yeah.
How did you feel then?
I felt a little bit scared that I was gonna lose, but I came back.
But then how do you gather that moment, right? If you've got a failed attempt or a failed move, how do you gather yourself back into that
You have
state
to
of
stay
mind?
calm, be focused,
Mm-hmm.
bring yourself together by doing some breathing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Interesting. Let's go to you, Shoya. What do you think? What does it feel like when a move you planned actually works?
I feel proud, because my plan worked, like Gitam said.
Mhm.
Yeah, if it backfires, that's definitely a problem.
So what do you do when it backfires?
I stay calm. I try if they see the mistake I do and find the best move. I try to continue playing, just playing the best moves. Try to come back.
Interesting enough you say that, you both of you, right? Because if I go back, and even me being adult, right? I mean, we look like elders, but I mean, what you said, I'll tell you, 50-60% of the people in business as well, if anything goes wrong, keeping calm is the most last and the least thing they do. 50% of it, trust me, 50% are great at doing that. But that's a surprising thing, isn't it, right? Even adults, which you believe that they should know exactly what to do, even they don't, or they're not able to do that in some shape or form, because the first attempt they do is to think, how can I save this, or how can I do this to just overcome this? But nobody in that instance will sit back, think twice before they can act on it, which you guys have said that you guys are doing it, which is in itself an amazing one, guys. So both of you are heading to Sri Lanka for Commonwealth Championship, right?
Yep.
What's the one thing you want to go there and prove? Shoria, let's start with you.
I want to prove that I'm a good player. Even if I lose most of my games, I'll still commit and try my best, 100%. I'll try to prove that I can exceed in chess, and I'll take those losses into consideration, and I'll turn them into lessons. And next time, I'll definitely be better.
Okay, so the outcome you're looking at is to be better, at the end of the tournament. So when you come back home, you know that you're far better player. You win from here. You're a better player than that now that you're home. What about you, Geet?
I want to try getting the podium.
Interesting.
Yeah, I want to try beat people who are stronger than me, so I can get stronger.
Wow. And why do you say that?
Because if you win against people who are like lower rated and lower strength, you're not going to improve. But if you take up the challenge and try beat people who are higher rated than you, you will improve a lot.
Quite interesting. A champion mindset, right? That's good. That's good. You remind me quite a lot of one of my very dearest friend who is in back India, and we are footballers, so we're not as a great mindset as you guys, but we still had to keep some sort of a mind when we played football, right? Played championships, nationals, won accolades. We did everything we want to. But I mean, you both resemble a core quality that I believe that a person who's playing as a sports person should have. You know, a winning mindset, always looking at it, and second is to be better the next time. Even if you lose in the worst of the situations or in the best of the situations you lose, you gotta be better. There's 1% of you somewhere in some shape or form. You gotta be better than the next stadium and the first stage you went to and the next stage you come to. That's interesting. I love the way that you guys look both different ways, but your goal is still the similar ones.
Yeah.
Cool, fantastic. Thank you so much, guys, and thank you so much, each and every one of you, for looking at our beautiful young gentlemen here sitting and winning the tournaments how they need to, and I hope you give them all the wishes they need to, and they come home with the medals they need to. Moving on. Now, we talk to the proud fathers of these champion kids. And I want to start with Shri first. You are here supporting your son. What made you decide this was worth backing? What did you see in them?
The first thing is initially when I saw 2 years back, he doesn't know anything else about the chess. My friend Lokesh used to bring his son from a long way, 5 hours journey every week here. Then he said, like, why don't you teach to your son? When I asked my son, he said, no, he's not interested. Then I said, okay, let's get a training for 6 months and then see what you decide. Because that's what you have to decide. I have to provide the option supporting you. After 6 months, we went for an tournament. He win the tournament, the first tournament. Then he got he said okay, I enjoyed that. And then he started focusing on that, and I'm so proud that he's increasing and taking as a challenges and going forward. That making me impress. Let me support.
That's good.
At the back, even there is still some situations financially, but still there is a lot of things I have to do as a father, and that's why I'm supporting him.
That's good.
And he's so passionate in that one as well. Yeah, that's what the journey started.
That's good. That's an amazing part of the journey. What about you, Lokesh?
It just happened. Get them going into the chess happened. Yeah, all of a sudden, kind of. We got a chessboard one day. Just as a buy one get one half kind of, and then he opened up. He finished all his puzzles at home, and then he opened up the chessboard and then asking how to play. And then my wife looked at the YouTube and started teaching him how the pieces move. And he's just playing himself on both sides and then talking himself on both sides.
Wow.
Few weeks later, one of my friends came to see us, and then he see the interest in Geetam, and then he suggested me, why don't you join in the club? I didn't take it serious because it's just And then after a month, he came again back to visit us, and then he asked, did you join him in the club? I said no, but he said no, I see him potential, which I couldn't say. I just take it as other puzzle or some game. And then I take serious and join him in the club.
Interesting. Quite a different journeys for both of you, right? I mean,
yeah.
You've been a part and parcel of influencing Shri and the kids here, which is great because you saw that building within house itself, how Geetam was building
but
himself.
it's very unfortunate. I haven't taken serious when he played chess because every day I had to bring a new puzzle stuff because he finished that up and then asking more.
Yeah.
It's a very costly exercise, and then so I just thought this is other part of that. Maybe play a few days and then, but that's how journey started.
But this one sticks for a longer time, right?
Longer time, and it's a lot of pain. I gone through a lot of my time spending researching chess, finding the right coaches for him, finding the right material for him. A lot of money invested.
Absolutely.
And then we know that there is no money in chess. It's just only glory or a kind of recognition, something. People say he's a good player. It's all
that's interesting.
Compared to any other sports, it's nothing. It's all own investment and your satisfaction. Right? But what I see in that is he learned discipline, patience, strategic thinking. Because I'm an architect, so while playing chess, he just see the things differently. And then decision making and even in the life, when you need to have a 2 or 3 option assessment and find the right one, which I always do. So I see the relation of what I'm applying in my job and giving it solutions, and then the chess is always very close resemblance of that. So and then he loves it first of all.
Interesting. What do you want for them to do as a takeaway from this whole journey and experience? If you wanted to take 2 points and talk about 2 points that you believe that they should take away from this whole experience, what would that 2 things be?
The first one is the journey is not about only the chess. It's about they teach a lot of things in their career, in their life, because they may achieve to the grand level, we don't know, but all the journey teaches a lot. As mentioned, a lot of patience, as the kid mentioned, as a calm down. So if that makes an habit, so in future, if they are really wants to meet in that situation, they know that they calm down. So that makes a lot of thinking not to do the mistakes. So when you calm down, you know that, but when you are in stress, there is a lot of things you can make more mistakes. So that's a lot of things. And when they go for the universities, so that's another thing. Sometimes the university, you need to sit whole the day studying. This makes a lot of patience to sit and concentrate and focus on the subjects what they want.
Interesting. So concentration and discipline is one of the most important things that seems like to take away from the whole experience of these guys. What about you, Lokesh? What do you think?
For me, Geetam is a choosy with his friends. He's very selective, and he don't socialize that much. So that's one of the skill needed to be in your life, to be get more friends and then socially. So this chess tournaments is a great opportunity for him. So he committed to make 2 friends in each tournament.
That's a nice commitment. That's a good one.
He usually don't go and then shake hands to anyone. He just play his game and then come and sit on the side. Now for this year, few tournaments, he's going and playing with them. And then taking the photos, and
that's a place the answer came from, making friends,
and making more friends, and that's one key thing. So which is very important by going there, and then that to different cultures, different countries. It's not the same schoolmates, right? And then he has to maintain that relationship as well.
Absolutely.
And the other second thing is he's very temperamental, angry, so he react to the things. So, but the chess teaches him, don't instinctive ways, don't react, and then stay calm.
Interesting.
So he changed a lot. Otherwise, previously, if you say the word second time, and then he was very angry, and now you can say it 10 times, 100 times. He's not.
So you've seen the game has brought a bit of change in both of your kids, right? I mean, the way they kicked off earlier.
It's emotional change, especially the kids are emotional. It brings emotional control and stress, how to handle the stress.
Quite interesting, I say. I mean, thank you so much for both of you, and I wish you all the best for your kids, and hopefully it turns out that with the next time we catch up, you're here sitting with the medals and these boys are smiling wide, enjoying themselves out with the tournaments they've performed. So thank you so much, Kevan, for coming on Scaling Secrets. Most of the people looking at this show doesn't know this, but today's episode is a bit more special. It's a bit more different, but it does showcase the theme of Scaling Secrets. Is there is a secret ingredient behind nurturing and scaling, whether it's a person or a business. But today's episode and the sponsor for these events for these kids, for Geetham and Shaurya to go into the tournament is done by Toto Nappies, Aprilis Mortgage, and Scaling Secrets. So first of all, thank you for doing so. And
You're
my
welcome.
question is why? Why did you think of sponsoring these young kids?
See, first of all, the sports. I'm very attached to the sports because I'm being a cricketer.
Yeah.
I've been playing since I born. I think I can't even remember.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 years, 3 years old, starting with the plastic ball. I didn't get any support, to be honest. In our age, we didn't get any support. So I'm still playing, by the way, at 41, playing a social cricket. That's my hobby. I wouldn't say hobby. That's like, if I don't have to do anything, I'll go and play cricket. So when I see those kids, who are growing in this environment currently, there are a lot of opportunity out in the world. Be there as chess, cricket, soccer, rugby, tennis, anything. And when I see that if I have any chance to contribute somewhere, which will help them to improve or which will help them to grow, in that particular field. For example, chess, they are doing currently. There may be hardly some people they are sponsoring them to going and participating in the biggest tournament by the government or whoever it is. So I just came to know about it. They are like one of our close friends, and we thought like might as well we help them, will sponsor them, and give them opportunity what they deserve.
Sure.
Which will help them to grow and think in a way that they are playing a biggest tournament in the world, which is the Commonwealth. Either it is under 12, under 16, under 19, or adult. It is a Commonwealth. It is an international game, which gives them a platform to perform. So that's what I felt. I came to know. We thought, okay, let's contribute from our side something that we can do. A few things, few small things. Even if we can contribute, it helps.
Yeah, absolutely.
It encourages them that hey, there are some people in the world that who are into this, and it will encourage them to grow more and perform better.
100%.
How about you, man? You are scaling cigarette, you are also performing. Sponsoring this.
It's interesting when this proposition came to me to sponsor these kids. I think it was always interesting on cards because this was the very first thing that we were doing from Scaling Secrets point of view. And what I wanted to do, and I always thought about this, that if we do sponsor an event, it should be in a growth mindset, right? Because that is more important. Because when we are targeting our audience of Scaling Secrets, we are promoting from a growth perspective, and we are giving those advices, lessons from the entrepreneurs and founders about growth. And when you meet these kids, right? I mean, they are fantastic young kids, a lot longer future in front of them, and I think when I had a chat with them, a couple of things that stood out for me when I spoke to them is about how they want to become better, which is always most of the people are striving in the mind, and second is the winning mindset. That took me off guard when I at such a young age, somebody talking about learning and development, where I was at that age, I did not have even a thought in my mind about what I'm going to do, while these guys are pretty profound in what they're going to be doing in the next 10, 20 years of themselves. So I think this was a fantastic opportunity for us to kick off a journey of Scaling Secrets as a sponsored event. And again, these are young lads. We are off for young people scaling, bringing businesses to light, starting their startups, going for their big kill. And I think there was no for me in this event, and that is the core reason I believe we did what we did in terms of sponsoring this event, and be proud of it. We take it as the first great step for us from a business point of view. And yeah, look out for more. There's more coming. We all know we're going to
100%. Why not?
So we'll keep doing it, and hopefully the relationship between the Toto Nappies, the Apress Mortgage, and Scaling Secrets keep building. And as you rightly said, we keep getting the opportunities we want to in future.